TRX circuit class. So your strap should be at mid-length. The yellow tab should be covering up the diagonal lines. Grab your handles, walk backwards, find tension on your straps, and let's squat. Sit down. Drive through the heels of your feet to stand up. Sit down and stand up. Let's get one more squat, and now mid-rows. Handles into your armpits, elbows are driven down and back. Lean back and row. Let's get one more row, and now combine it. Squat, row, squat, down, drive up, and row. One more, squat, down, drive, up, and row. Spin and turn, alternating leg forward lunges, eyes wise T's, right leg and the eyes. Stepping forward, pressing down through your handles to help drive. Bring yourself up. On your next one, wise. Hands going wider. On your next one, T's. One more to each leg, right and left. Standing roll out. Offsetting your stance if you'd like. Lean forward. Let those handles go up above your head. Engage your core to pull back. Shoulders are back. Chests are up. Lock it in with that nice strong plank. Let's get one more. Rolling all the way out. Engage your core to pull back. Spin and turn. Facing your anchors, you've got golf rotations. Feet are close together, slight bend in your knees, and right arm driven up. Then left. One more to each arm, right and left, and then stand up nice and tall and hip hinges. Pressing through your handles, reaching forward, right leg up in the air. Stand up, press, reach, left leg up in the air. One more to each leg, right and left. Stand up nice and tall, grab a quick drink of water, come on back, and we'll get ready to get going on this circuit. So after you grab some water and we work our way back, we're gonna start with 1 minute of work, and then we'll transition from one exercise to the other, taking about 15 seconds to make our transitions, okay? We're gonna start with a nice little body weight to get us warmed up. Our body weight to get us warmed up is we're gonna do forward to back shuffles. So you're gonna run forward and then run back, and then run forward and run back. We're just looking for whatever amount of space that you have to be able to create that forward to back or front to back shuffle. Here we go, 2, 1, and going. Shuffling forward, shuffle back. Nice and light on your toes. Looking for a little more dynamic warm up here. And that one running. Heads are up, chests are up. Almost there. 2 and 1. Lengthen your straps all the way out. We're going to do a clock press, reaching for 3 o'clock and 9 o'clock. So the handles are straight out in front of you. You chest press with one arm as the other arm extends out. And 2, 1, going. Lean forward. Nice flat board. As you hit that solid chest press. Keep your core nice and tight. Focus in on all of your body being a nice flat board. Almost done. And 2, 1. Ditch your handles. We're going to go into another body weight. This time we're going to go into a side shuffle. Nice and light on those toes. One side to the other. And go. Again, light on the toes, hopping it out one side to the other, keeping your head up, your eye gaze looking up, helping keep that airway open, focusing in on your breathing, in through your nose, slowly out through your mouth. And 2, 1. Straps are going to remain lengthened all the way out. And we're going to go into a sprinter start. Leaning into your handle, one leg centered to the anchor, other leg load back behind you, big knee up into your chest, and reset. And going. When you load the leg back behind you, make sure that you are not bending your knee. You're lowering back, leg behind you goes straight. Let that leg touch the ground. Come right back up, big knee to your chest. Drive through that stationary leg. Almost there. Rest. We got 15 seconds here. We're going to switch to our other leg. And 2, 1, going. Same thing on this side. The leg loads back behind you nice and straight. The big knee comes up into your chest. You're driving through your standing leg. Almost there. And rest. Ditching your straps, we're going to go into floor jack push-ups. So you're going to find a plank position on the ground. As you hop your feet apart, push up, bring your feet back together, push up. So pushing up both with the feet apart and together. 2, 1, and going. So feet apart, push up, together, push up. You can always go to your knees for the push-up. Come back up. Nail your plank. Two, and 1. Coming back to your TRXs, take them to mid-length. Yellow tabs covering up the diagonal lines. Alternating leg side lunge. And 2, 1, going. Step out to one side, transferring all your weight out to that side. Focus on your straight leg knee, not bending that knee as you stand back up. Two, and 1. Ditching your handles, we're going to go into another cardio burst. This time we're going to do jumping jacks. Nice and light on those toes. Wave those hands up and down. And 2, 1, going. Regression on the jumping jacks is always just a step tap. One foot in, switch out to the other. Keep your hands waving. Rest. Grab your handles. Should still be at mid-length. You're going to walk backwards, find your tension on your straps. We're going to go into a gaiter. We have a nice flat board plank. Lift your arms straight up. Flip your grip. And 2, 1, going. So one arm lifts straight up into the air. Tension on your straps throughout your whole movement, especially as you reach the peak of the movement. You can always widen your stance to make it easier. Offset stance, 1 foot in front, 1 foot behind. Makes this easier and allows you to practice good form. Do not bend your elbows. Two and one. Ditching the handles. We're going back into a cardio burst. This time we're going to go into a shuffle and then squat jump. And 2, 1. Shuffling to your side. Get low. Squat jump. Shuffle. Get low. Squat jump. When you land in that squat jump, make sure you bend those knees. Absorb that shock. And if the jump is not in your book, just squat down and stand up. And rest. Mid-calf, mid-shin. Rubber handles below your kneecaps. Heels are gonna go in. We're gonna go into a hamstring runner where one knee comes into your chest and then the other knee. Go. One leg, then the other. Make sure, first thing is that your core is tight and engaged. We don't want to arch through the lower back and make the back take over on this. So flat back, core tight, lift, keeping it in the core. Now, one knee in, one knee out. As you bring that knee in, make sure it's tracking in line with your hip, that it's not pinning inward or outward. As we fatigue, our knees have a tendency to tilt one way or the other. Two and one. Coming on up. We're going to go into switch feet as our next one. So 1 foot in front, 1 foot behind. Just a quick switch of those feet. And 2, 1, going. Rest. Toes are going to go in. You're going to go face down. Alternating side oblique crunches. Both knees are going to pull to your right elbow. Reset into your plank. Both knees pull to the left elbow. And go. Nail your plank between each oblique crunch. Rotate through your waist. Pull those knees in. And rest. Shaking your toes out. We're going to come on up. We're going to do cross jacks. And 2, 1, going. Rest. Mid-length on your straps. Yellow tabs are covering up with those diagonal lines. Grab your handles, walk backwards. From here, we're going to go into T's. Hands out to your sides and go. Palms face each other. Shoulders back, chest up. Nice flat board. Control in both the raise up and the lowering down. Reset your shoulders every time. Make sure that you squeeze the shoulder blades together at the top of the movement. Make sure your hands are in line with your shoulders and that you are not bending your elbows. Offsetting the stance, 1 foot in front, 1 foot behind is nice to protect your shoulders. Two and 1. Ditching the handles. Last little bit here. It's going to be a cardio burst. We're going to go into a box jump, jumping to the corners of your box. When you get back to your starting position, reverse your jump and go. So forward, side, back, side. Reverse it. Side, forward, side, back. 2, 1, water. Nice job. Grabbing a drink of water after you grabbed your water, and we work our way back. We're gonna go into a cardio burst, then TRX exercises. So cardio burst for 2 minutes, 3 TRX exercises, another 2-minute cardio burst, 3 TRX. We're just gonna work our way through the next round in that way for our circuit format, okay? Our cardio burst, 2 minutes of cardio. We're gonna start off centering up one leg and doing a knee driver where we drive our knee across our body. Use your arms, switch, we'll be switching to our other side. Hands go up above your head as you bring that knee in. Really pull that knee into your chest, okay? Okay, so let's start our 2-minute cardio burst. And here we go. 2, 1, and going. Driving that knee across your chest. Quick tap of that foot. Hands up overhead. Hands to knee. Switch sides, go. We're going to go down to the ground. Finish this off with some mountain climbers. 2, 1, and mountain climbers, go. Shoulders over those wrists. Nail that plank. Two, 1. Come on up. Straps are still at mid-length. Grab your handles, walk backwards. We're gonna go into a crossover lunge. Your right leg is gonna step in front of your left leg. Bend your back knee towards the ground. Rotate, coming right back to center. Here we go. 2, 1, going. Right leg in front of left. Center, same side. So your waist moves, but your shoulders try to remain square to your anchor. We're still chasing the plank in the lunge. So as you lower down and bend that knee towards the ground, we're looking for the ear, shoulders, and hips to remain in line. We're not doing yoga, so don't take a big step forward. Two, and 1. Switching sides. Left leg crosses over in front of right. 2, 1, going. Same idea here. Rotating through the waist. Shoulders remain square with the anchor. Bending the knee to lower straight down. Not doing yoga. So keep everything in line. Two, and 1. Take your straps and lengthen them all the way out. Standing and facing away from your anchor, we're going to go into a tricep press. So handles straight out in front of you, bending at your elbows, pressing straight away. 2, 1, and going. Nice solid core. Handles go to your eyeballs or earlobes. You're a nice flat board. Be careful to not over push those handles away. We don't want to create a C in our chest. We want those shoulders to be back. We want our core to be tight, chest up. Chase that plank. Flat board, all of your body leans forward. Two, and 1. We're going to keep our straps lengthened all the way out. We're going to go down to the ground and we're going to go into a kneeling rollout. So finding a nice flat board plank position on your knees. Handles straight out in front of you. Lean forward, let the handles go up above your head. Engage your core to pull back. 2, 1, and going. Leaning forward. Pull back. Squeeze your glutes. Chase your plank. Shoulders are back. Chests are up. Two, 1. All right, we're going into our cardio burst. So the first one in our cardio burst, we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, knee, 1, 2, 3, knee. So a nice little Heisman, okay? 2, 1, going. 1, 2, 3, knee, 1, 2, 3, knee. Got a few more seconds. And now shuffle to a push-up. 1, 2, 3. Kick those feet back. Push up. You can always go to your knees for the push-up. And 1. Mid calf, mid shin on your straps. We're going to put our heels in and we're going to go into a butterfly hip press. So, equal pressure in your foot cradles. Your feet can be underneath the anchor, but we want to let our knees open up out to our side. Equal pressure in your feet, and then lift the hips up into the air. Here we go. 2, 1, going. Make sure that you are not overemphasizing this in your lower back. So when your hips are down, push your spine flat to the ground, contract through your core, hold it, and then drive through the heels to lift. Two, 1. Keeping your heels in, we're gonna straighten the legs out. And we're gonna go into an abduction where we take our legs apart, bring them back together. And then we're gonna do a single leg abduction with our left leg, and then a single leg abduction with our right, and then both legs together. Okay, so abduct both, single leg left, single leg right. Here we go. 2, 1, and going up. Both legs, abduct. Then just the left, then just the right. Make sure that when you do the single leg abductions, that you're keeping equal pressure in your foot cradles. We don't want to saw where the legs move up and down. We want to keep them nice and equal as one leg drags out to the side and then the other leg. Two, and 1. Kicking the heels out, we're going to put the toes in. We're going to roll onto a side plank. We're going to add hip drops if you want. If not, just nail your side plank. Make sure that your top leg is in front of your bottom leg. And in 2, 1, up. And then add the hip drops whenever you are ready. Make sure your hips are stacked. Be as controlled as you can in the hip drop. Two, one, rest and roll to your other side. I like rolling face down and then going in the other direction because it puts my feet in perfect alignment. Top leg in front of bottom leg. And here we go. 2, 1, up. And when you are ready, add the hip drop. Again, up to you, whether you'd like to add it or not. But we are really maintaining nice stacked hips. Being as controlled as you possibly can. All the way down and all the way back up. Two, and one. Kick your heels out. Come on up. We got another cardio burst. This time our cardio burst, we're gonna do runner skips, one leg, and then we're gonna go runner skips on the other leg. And then we're gonna end the cardio burst with that front to back shuffle again, except this time in the front to back shuffle, giving a squat when you get to your front maximum and a squat when you get to the back maximum. Okay, so starting with the runner skip, center up one leg, load the other leg back behind you, and 2, 1, going. Bringing that knee to your chest. If you'd like to add that hop in that skipping motion, go for it. If not, come up and then reset right back down. Two, one, switch legs, and go. Getting ready for that shuffle squat and going. Shuffle forward, squat, shuffle back, squat. And rest. Nice, okay. Last little bit of work here. We're gonna take our straps, Lengthen them all the way out, standing and facing away from your anchor. We're gonna go into a chest fly. Palms face each other, lean forward, handles out to your sides, and then close those hands across your chest. 2, 1, going. Lean forward, chasing that solid plank. Make sure that whole body is going forward, that you're not bending at the waist. Chasing that plank. And in 2, 1, nice job. Okay, so from there, we're gonna keep our straps lengthened all the way out. We're gonna bring them right underneath our armpits. Gonna lean into your handles. Feet are gonna be shoulder width apart. We're gonna lower down and we're gonna agitate, taking those knees from side to side. Every now and again, you're gonna have to step yourself forward, okay? So lean into your handles, feet shoulder width apart, and in 2, 1, lowering down, rocking it out side to side. You want to make sure that your chest is up, that your eye gaze is looking up, and every now and again, step those feet forward, resetting. Two, one. Take your straps to mid-length. The yellow tabs are covering up your diagonal lines. We only need one handle. So we're gonna grab that one handle and walk and face away from our anchor. Putting the handle in your right hand, palm down. Your left hand is gonna come up and interlace your fingers with your right hand, or you can stack your left hand grip on top of the right hand grip. We're gonna do a grappler's toss. Take a wide stance. You're gonna lean, bringing that handle into your chest. You're gonna pivot on your toes towards your right side. Look back at your anchor. Extend your arms all the way out. Pull the handle back to your chest and push away with a nice straight arm. You can also grab the foot cradle with your left hand if your hands are slippery, okay? All right, here we go. 2, 1, and going. Pivoting on the toes, turning to the right. Arms are fully extended out. Pull the handle to your chest. Press away. Chest, turn, extend, pull, twist, push. Chest, turn, extend, pull, turn, push. Nice, keep it going. Two, one. Switching your grip, left hand palm down on the handle, right hand palm up. We're gonna turn to the left side this time. 2, 1, going. Turn, extend, pull, press. Keep your core tight as you extend your arms out and back behind you. Don't let your hips sag or drop. Two, one, ditch your handles. You guys are done, done, and done. Nice job, you guys. Grab some water. Come on back. Make sure your straps are at mid-length and walk backwards. Let your hips drop down towards the ground, head falls in between your arms. Freedom of movement here. Bending one knee, switching from one side to the other. Getting a little deeper stretch in on each side. Finishing your last bent leg, straighten both legs out. Ground through your legs. Look back behind you. Come all the way back up to center. Feet are nice and close together. Hinge through your hips. Freedom of movement here. Bending one knee. Switching from one side to the other. Getting a little deeper stretch in on each side. Finishing your last bent leg, straighten both legs out, press through your handles, come on up, spin and turn. Right leg takes a big step forward, left leg steps through, reach across your body. Switch, left leg out in front, right leg stepping through, reaching across your body. Handles out to your sides, lean forward, letting a nice stretch come across your chest. Lean back, step back, walk back. Let those handles fall underneath the anchor. You guys are all done. Nice job, you guys.